Juxta, Temple of the Haunted Men. That was the Moloch Machine. That was a cool tune, and it sounded like a bit of that was in the birthday wish for Bones Day. That was awesome.
Yeah, he definitely brought out that big scream again, didn't he? Which is cool. Juxta, it always fascinates me. Just not just as a band, how many genres they can hit, but in one song, some of the stuff that JJ's recorded is just like, it's got a bit of everything in it. I mean, that's so kind of industrial, post-industrial, dissonant, has all that thing going on, but there's almost like, there's some real chill stuff in there, and then there's this, crazy guitar solo and stuff at the end. It's just like, wow, you just hit like 4 or 5 completely different things, put them together. It's like, it's the big bang of music, you know what I mean? It's just like, let's throw all this stuff together and it explodes and then comes out with this amazing song. I just think he's really, really clever in the way that he writes music, and I think that's a really good example of
totally agree. I mean, we got a lot from him when he interviewed him as well, right?
Yeah, that interview is great, actually, because it's really, really insightful, just, hearing about his musical journey, but also just all the stuff that he's into, and he's just relentless. He's just constantly writing stuff and collaborating with people and doing things. He's recorded hundreds of tunes, and he's put out 2 albums.
Right.
And after he put out the second album, he got the band together. It's insane, really. I think we'll hear loads of really cool stuff from him. Going forward. I think it'll be non-stop. He'll just keep it up, which is cool.
Phrasing. Okay.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. So well. so that being said, that was a perfect lead up. Just because obviously, we talk about phrasing quite a bit on the show because it happens and it's unintentional. It really is. And that's what makes it so funny. So it stems partially from a show called Archer. They've done 8 seasons. 7 seasons of them are on Netflix in Canada. I'm sure the 8th is on the US because it is in the UK, as Mike has told me.
It is, yeah.
But there was a season that they went through something called phrasing, and obviously just a sexual connotation, unintentional, just the way it comes out, so to speak. So we're gonna take We're gonna take a quick little break here and listen to a quick minute and a half Archer phrasing compilation, and then we'll get to our next song. So here we go with Archer, and this is phrasing.
And you said no dates.
I said no such thing.
Well, your mouth did.
Well, your mouth better get over there and make Torvald happy.
Phrasing?
Regale him with exciting tales of ISIS exploits. Oh, this is the last time you make me out a fool, Len Trexler. You want to play me hard?
Phrasing?
No, I don't.
Well, then you better nut up.
Phrasing?
Because I've swallowed just about as much as I can take from you.
Hey, phrasing! Don't say it. I'm in enough pain.
Yeah, the entire hotel's talking about your little shaving accident.
Hooray!
And if you want to get schlots into you,
phrasing,
you better start eating strudel. What? Major chubby chaser.
And don't you want to freshen up after your long ride?
Phrasing, Mother. Sorry, Katya.
It's fine. Please, excuse me.
Look, Lana, don't get me wrong. I like your spunk.
Phrasing.
Shut up!
So, hey, it's a happy ending.
Yeah, it's just a big old goddamn fairy tale.
Fairy tale? Phrasing?
Reggie!
Shut up! And Mama never liked you. Easy, don't shoot! I'm coming out!
Phrasing.
No mother of the groom, so...
Yes, right here.
Mother, you came.
Phrasing. Boom! Inappropriate.
Oh, Barry, I am coming for you. Phrasing. Boom.
Brett! Hello!
So there you go. That's phrasing at its best.
It's such a good show. There's a kind of whole series I don't know if it's the whole series, but there's kind of 4 or 5 episodes at one point where everyone just stops saying phrasing and he's desperately trying to bring it back.
Yeah.
So actually up.
Can we at least say that's what she said?
Yeah.
And I think that's the 6th season when they move into Cheryl's house, and the FBI comes, and not Slater, but Agent. I can't remember his name, and they're like, well, he can't come in the house unless this happens, and he comes in the house anyways because Woodhouse invites him in, and then he says, well, they can't do this unless you hear or see anything like this, and they'll hear screaming, and Shell screaming. It's like, Ma'am, I'm coming. By God, I am coming. He's like, come on, can we not go back to phrasing?
Genius.
But so funny.
Man.
And just so subtly smooth too, right? And that's what makes it so funny.
Yeah, that's it. It's just it's constantly there. You by the time you've had a chance to pick up on it, he's already said phrasing half the time. It's just genius. But yeah, it's very good. And now we can't stop doing it. So,
Yeah, it's right.
So that's, that's the sign of a good catchphrase, isn't it?
That's right. So next up, we have a band called Grasscutter, and actually, Dave from Grasscutter sent me a DM on Twitter saying that T and Tom. This was about probably about almost 3 hours ago. That they were at Dave's place. I'm pretty sure Dave's place, chilling out, listening to the show, so they're having a good time. So if they're still listening, so if they are, this is Grasscutter with "Keep the Car Running." Dig this.
As the night grows long, her endless fingers creep on. Each ride as her dark slave now. Streets that make the ground shake, rooftops make the sky break. Wanna fly but don't know how. Tell the world to stay down, till your life can be found. We'll always hit the ground. Bring the car back around. Don't make it a sound. Make sure we all stay on the ground. And keep the car running. Just keep the car running. This darkness coats your dream. Moonlight makes shadows scream. To the edge of what went wrong now. Realization howls as frozen stars fall down. And dead leaves prove that summer's gone. Tell the world to stay down, till your life can be found. We'll always hit the ground. Bring the car back around. Don't make a sound. Make sure we all stay on the ground. And keep the car running. Tell the world to stay down, till your life can be found. We'll always hit the ground. Bring the car back around. Don't make a sound. Make sure they all stay on the ground. And keep the car running. Just keep the car running. Just keep the car running. Just keep the car running. Keep the car
Grasscutter, "Keep the Car Running." That's one of my favorite tunes by them, and I've said it many times. When I first heard them and heard their song "Angel's Truth," my jaw dropped because I swear to God I hadn't heard anything like it before in my life. And then it was just essentially just a jam session between Dave and Tom, and that's how Grasscutter essentially started. And what a good way for that to start, because man, they are a cool band. They got some great tunes, and actually they were a guest on NMS about a year and a half ago as well. They co-hosted and reviewed songs with us, and it was a lot of fun. So yeah, they're a great bunch of guys, let me tell you. And the vocals, I love their vocals. I've always told them that, and they told me he's like a new age Jim Morrison, but great tune.
Yeah, Grasscut are absolutely fantastic. For me, it's like I every time I hear that tune, I'm like, that should be the soundtrack to a movie. I don't know what the movie is yet. It probably involves gangsters, but it's that kind of British crime gangster movie, like Lock, Stock and Snatch. That's the kind of tune that should be playing on those sorts of things. And I'm sure I've said that before, and for fear of repeating myself, I'll quite happily say it again. And if Guy Ritchie's listening, which I'm sure he is, you should definitely pick these guys up for your next movie. If you're not too busy hanging around with Madonna and doing whatever you do. But yeah, they're just proper cool. They're the definition of cool, aren't they, Grasscut? They're just absolutely awesome. And actually, Dave did say they wanted to record a birthday message for you. They didn't quite get the chance to do it in time because obviously they're only sitting down tonight, and I needed it before to put it together. But they will probably record one and send it on anyway, so you have your own personalised Grasscut message on top of all the other randomness. But yeah, they're really keen to get involved as well. But yeah, they're just proper quality, really, really cool band. And I'm the same. It's just every time I hear that, I'm just like, such a cool tune. I wish I'd written it. That's the thing about that tune. It's like, it's one of those. But yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, no, like I said, they are cool guys, and Dave has been on the show many, many times, and the whole band at the show once, it was a lot of fun. So yeah, great bunch of guys. So our next band up is one guy who does it all, and until he's on tour. He's on tour right now for Masochist. This is ill-advised, and Harry did put in a message for me for my BD wishes, which was awesome. And thank you so much. And like, we all know what an interesting guy Harry is, and that kind of story behind ill-advised, because it's pretty crazy stuff. And if you haven't listened to the review, go to Spreaker.com under Dr. Bones Music and listen to it, because you'll hear some stuff that you wouldn't think, you wouldn't even dream or think of would relate to the album. So this is Jack the Ripper by Ill-Advised off his new album Masochist, which is available right now. So please do yourself a favor and order, because it's a fantastic album. Right on, dig this.